Starting off our lower body exercises, we have a squat. Your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart or a little bit wider, and your toes can be either face forward or about 30 degrees turned out. Mine are turned out. When you lower down, you want to make sure that your heels are not coming off the ground, and your knees should be tracking over your feet, so your knees aren't going to cave in. Additionally, the first motion of the squat is going to be at the hips, so you're going to push your hips back while lowering down. If you have long legs and a short torso, then you're going to have a little bit of a forward lean, or if you are the opposite, then you might be a little bit more upright than what's shown here. Moving on, we have reverse lunges. You're going to step back. When you're doing so, you want to make sure that your step isn't too large or too small. Additionally, you want to make sure that your knee tracks over your foot, so you do not want your knee caving in towards your midline. As always, you want to make sure that your back is straight and your core is engaged. Our next exercise is going to be a bridge. So on your back, you are going to raise your hips up. Feet should be about shoulder width apart, and your knees should be under your ankles when you raise up. So you do not want your feet too close to your body. When you get to the top of the movement, you want to make sure that you squeeze your glutes and also that your back is not arched. Your knees, hips, and shoulders are going to create a straight line when you're at the top of this movement. Our next exercise is marching bridges. So this is just going to be another variation of the bridge. So form is going to be exactly the same, but at the top of the movement, you are going to march your feet one at a time. Our next exercise is going to be a lying leg raise or a lying lateral leg raise. You're going to be on your side. You are going to raise your top leg without moving the rest of your body. So you want to make sure that your hips are steady, they're not rocking forward or backwards. And what you do to one side, you do to the other, so of course you'll switch on to your other side and raise your other leg. For our last exercise, we have our 90-degree clamshell. So you're going to bring your legs up close to your body so that they're forming a 90-degree angle. When raising your top leg, you want to make sure that your feet remain in contact with each other throughout the movement.